It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
50, Green, ready.
And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Taken down at the 41.
Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. For those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready, set.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Cut.
Running the toss here to Brooks. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready, set, go.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Edison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings 1st down.
Trying it right side with Chandler. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevor Wallace has it.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, hut.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Down. Ready.
Young up 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set, hut. Hut.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
50, green. Blaster, 6.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
Ready. 45. Set.
Again, it's Young. And once again, they can't connect.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish the quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Trying down the middle with Chandler. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll stick with Chandler. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On the double.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut down the field. Leggett. He's at the 30. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is Etienne. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Young working from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Young throwing here. This is Leggett working the left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. This gets the 1st and more. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Set. Set. Hut.
1st down. Young. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hut.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ready. Ready. Hut. Hut.
Young to throw it. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the move, headed right. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Backed up just a bit. Here's another second and goal.
Set, hut. 10 flat. Ready.
Young looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with third and goal.
On the set. Let's go. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Motioning left is their running back. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they take him down right along the 30. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And what will they dial up on third and short?
Down. Ready.
Brooks going for the marker. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's a 48-yard look for it. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
On the return, here's Price. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. To the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He's back to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's completed right side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Working inside the red zone. Running a screen now for Jones. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Man in motion out of the slot. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 84 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Vikings will line up for
back to the air, McCarthy. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense. Let's go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play it can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on, set. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Set, ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Watch out now. 50 Fury, 50 Green. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get it back on the final play of the quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Now give it to Mason. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive. Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play.
Ready?
And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready. Hut.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Renfro on the catch. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
From the red zone on first. Bales out of the pocket quick. Bales caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. To the right. Hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be blocked down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Vikings down by 7. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We put a receiver in motion left. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Setting up to pass. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Minnesota.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route complete. So they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready?
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Let's go. Yellow.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It's him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. So on to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
A 55-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. Doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.